Hi YouTube friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lily. For today's video, we're going to talk about two bags that I received actually recently. And you're probably wondering, man, Lily, why are you buying so many bags? I thought you were on a budget, etc., etc. Very true. I am still trying to be financially, responsible here. So I have been saving, I've been budgeting, but at the same time, I've actually let go of some bags in my collection so that I could swap in these bags. Really specifically, one of these bags, actually, you'll understand why I mean by that later on. So essentially, I've actually resold some bags just because I realized I purchased them and I've worn them once in the past 2 years, or I actually never worn them, which to me is so sad because some of these are bags that actually deserve to be loved and deserve to be worn and brought out into the sunlight. So I made the decision to resell some of my bags, some of my small SLGs, and essentially decided to purchase some new bags here. So anyways, today we're going to be talking about the Ferragamo Small Studio bag. And the other bag we're going to be talking about is actually an Hermes Mini Kelly lookalike. So I wanted to be very straightforward here that I definitely do not support and do not condone replica bags at all. I think that is a terrible taste to the fashion house brand and a disrespect, honestly, to the actual folks who are, bringing this original idea and bringing these products to folks to enjoy them. So I definitely don't condone replica bags, but I just want to say that this is a lookalike. There's no branding on there. And the reason I wanted to, share this bag specifically with you all, I was actually debating about it, but I thought, I really wanted to understand why folks are spending $28,000, on the pre-loved market for an Hermes Mini Kelly. It's about $8,500 USD currently if you were to get it from the boutique, but we all know how difficult it is to get an Hermes bag from a boutique if you don't have any history with them. So I actually just jumped on Google and saw in Fashion File that 28,000 number for a mini Hermes Kelly, which to me is completely mind-blowing. But for folks who enjoy bags, who love bags, who appreciate them, who will use them, and who have the extra cash to purchase, why not, right? But for folks like me, I actually don't think I could ever justify spending that much. So I wanted to kind of see, well, really, what is the hype? So I wanted to understand why folks were purchasing this bag, what is sort of compelling you to spend that enormous price tag on, simply a bag, and just kind of see, really, is this bag functional at all? And what does it do to you? So that's why I got this bag. I got it for a really, really good price because, of course, it's a lookalike. It's not an Hermes bag. Again, I don't condone replicas, but this bag is from a brand that is legitimate. It's from the brand called Lily & Bean, and we'll talk about it shortly. So if this video sounds like something you're interested in watching, let's keep going and go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first bag I do want to talk about is actually going to be this Mini Kelly lookalike, and this is what it looks like. So I do think this is a really beautiful bag. Now, after having used it a couple of times, I think it is very, very pretty. Again, like I said earlier, there is no branding. I guess what I'm a little shocked at is that even the Lily & Bean branding is not on here. I would have assumed that at least the manufacturer would have wanted to have their branding on here, but there's absolutely no branding on this bag. So it's not a replica, but it is certainly a lookalike. I believe the dimensions for this bag is very similar to the Mini Kelly. I just really like the way that the gold hardware looks, but I wanted to share with you my thoughts on this bag. So this is what it looks like from the front. They do have this bag in multiple different colors, and it does come with the fabric strap as well. That's black with a white pattern in the middle. I decided just to use it like this because I think it looks a lot more elegant. If you wanted to use the fabric one, it certainly would give it a little bit more edgy, sportier vibe. But yeah, it's really cute with this little top handle. It is a full leather bag as it was advertised on the website, and there's little feet on the bottom. So essentially when you open it, and this is what it looks like from the side, and when you open it, it's just a big hole here, and there is a small little mini pocket in the back that you could actually fit credit cards or receipts fairly easy. I'm not sure if you can see because it is all black here, but yeah, that's pretty much the compartment size of this bag. Now I have an iPhone 14 Pro. It fits in here perfectly, even with its cover. What I have placed in here is that phone. I've placed in here a small little card holder wallet, a chapstick, and my keys, and that fits in here perfectly. It's able to close it up like this, no problem. Now, in terms of the strap, it's actually a fairly short length. So let me show you what it looks like on me. All right, so this is what the bag looks like. I've been wearing this crossbody for the most part just because I like wearing crossbody bags. It's much easier, and I think that this bag looks really nice crossbody. The strap is not adjustable, so this does fit very well on me. I do have somewhat of a longer torso, but I am 5'4" for reference. So yeah, I think it's really cute. So in terms of my thoughts on this bag, I think it's a really hardy bag. From this brand, Lily and Bean. You know, I feel like, you know, it would do very well in sort of like this rainy weather that we're having in California right now. If you're scratching it, it's definitely not going to make any demarcation on here. It did come very well packaged, I will say. You know, this handle was packaged. All of the hardware had the plastic sticker over it. There was stuffing in here. It was packaged very well. The only thing I didn't like was that the dust bag that it came in was actually dirty, like someone stepped on it. It was like, you know, just like gray, like blackish, like, you know, kind of dirt and like stains on it. So that was definitely unsightly and really took away from the bag or the product that they were offering itself. But the bag itself, I would say, is immaculate. So like I said earlier, I wanted to kind of see like why folks were spending so much money on a bag that looked like this. And again, granted, certainly it is for the brand. A lot of times, let's be real, we buy things for the brand. Brand symbolizes luxury, symbolizes certain status potentially, but you know what? Some people just enjoy it, and like myself, I enjoy the way certain bags look and the way bags make me feel. And honestly, as long as you're being financially responsible and you know, you enjoy the items you get, that's okay. As long as we don't do it in excess. At least that's what I keep telling myself. So I've been using this bag for a little bit, and you know what? I kind of get why people like it, or why people would spend so much for the Mini Kelly, just because, you know, it's really convenient to use. Granted, it is a small mini bag, but nowadays, honestly, I just want to carry as little as possible, and it looks really nice and sophisticated. I will say, definitely has a touch of flair to it, and you can match this really with quite a few different outfits. Honestly, it could be a little casual, could be a little elegant. I like that a lot. Now, this bag itself from Lily and Bean, shipping to California with taxes and everything included, it was about $172 USD, which I think is not a bad price for an all leather bag. Now, I know there are probably some folks who aren't comfortable buying this type of bag, and I was actually hesitating, again, like I said, whether I wanted to show this, just because some folks might find this like maybe very too similar to a Mini Kelly and think of this as like a replica. But again, like I said, there's no branding on this bag, so it's definitely not a replica. But, you know, after trying it, I feel like, you know, it's definitely a very usable bag. It's not that small, but it's small enough so that it's not super heavy. So I think that's like, it's like a really perfect size. But would I recommend this bag? I mean, you know, it's really all personal preference. Some folks don't want to carry bags that are a lookalike or a dupe, as, you know, it's being called. Other folks don't mind. So it really is personal preference. But for me, after having used this and after having learned about other types of brands that could give you a similar look, but doesn't kind of like mimic the look of a Mini Kelly, I think I might go that other route. I learned about a new brand. I think it's called Demelier or something. I'll put that name on the screen above. But if I had seen that brand before I purchased this bag, I probably would have gotten that bag, the Demelier bag. Just because it looks, the aesthetics it's giving is kind of similar, but it's not mimicking a Mini Kelly. So anyways, this is what it looks like. You know, take it with a grain of salt, what I say, but I do think that it's a really cute bag, and for folks who are able to afford such a bag, I can totally understand why, just because, you know, it's adorable, it's very versatile, and it's just so lightweight in terms of like obviously the size, and it still functions very well with your outfit. So yeah, this is the lookalike to that Mini Kelly. Okay, so on to the next bag that I'm actually most excited about. It's my Ferragamo bag, and this is the Ferragamo Studio. And I will say that the reason I got this, it was actually inspired by the Mini Kelly, because I wanted a bag that was, you know, kind of with that sort of aesthetics, but obviously I didn't want, you know, a dupe. I didn't want a replica. Again, I got the Mini Kelly lookalike just because I wanted to see what the hype was all about. It's still $172, but it is a genuine leather bag. And, you know, if at some point decide that you know, I don't really want to keep this bag anymore. I'm pretty sure I could still resell it. It is from a legitimate brand. But the bag that I was most excited about is the Ferragamo Studio bag, which is this beautiful lady. So I don't know if you can kind of tell, but like it's the top handle. I think I'm into like a top handle phase right now or something, but this is the small size. And this color, when I saw this color, I was like, oh my gosh, this color is so gorgeous. I don't have any bags. Oh, actually, no, I do. I'm sorry. I do have a Prada nylon crossbody Tessuto bag that I actually am looking to resell. I don't really use it anymore. So that one is like a sort of fuchsia color, but I don't have any pink leather bags like this, and I was just so ecstatic when I saw it in person. But this is the Ferragamo Studio bag, and I just think it's so gorgeous and so pretty. I love this top handle, and obviously the gold hardware. So this is actually my first Ferragamo bag. I don't have any Ferragamo bags, and I was actually looking on YouTube to see what are some other bag alternatives that look kind of like the, you know, Mini Kelly, but or actually other brands, other fashion house brands. And Ferragamo came up, Givenchy came up, and Prada of course came up, but I really liked Ferragamo. And I, you know, after looking at all those reviews and reading reviews and listening to reviews, sounded like this was a brand that, you know, was really much under the radar, but produced very quality bags. So I will say first, this bag I did not get from the boutique or from any like a Nordstrom or something. I got this bag actually on eBay. So y'all might be saying, well, you know, is that safe? What if it's fake, etc., etc. True, this is why you need to do your due diligence, right? But the thing is, I saw on eBay that, you know, and I don't know how long this has been going on for, but they do have an authentication process now where they're going to authenticate the bag for you after the seller ships it. So they're going to make sure it's a genuine item and then ship it to you. So I got this off eBay from a seller that has had thousands of sales, 5-star reviews. So I felt a lot more comfortable with that, and they did do the authentication, and they did do the authentication for me, which was really awesome. But yeah, but this bag was advertised as brand new, and it definitely was brand new. It had all the what do you call it? Plastic wrapping around the hardware and also on the feet down here. So I took that off already, and it did come with its original tag of purchase as proof of purchase. So this bag originally does cost $1,900 if you get it brand new, and of course you add taxes, etc. So on eBay they had other colors like black, which was a couple $100s less than this. So in total, I paid about $1,200, a little less than $1,200 USD, including taxes, for this bag from eBay. But if you wanted the black colored one in the same size, I think it was like $750. But I really, really, really wanted the pink. And I was debating. I was like, well, I could do with the black, but you know what? I have so many black bags. I wanted a pop of color. And I'm so glad I made that decision because I just think this bag is so, so beautiful. It's so stunning. But yeah, there's no back pocket on here. It's just a, you know, top handle, and this is what it looks like. This is, again, the small studio size. This is, I believe, 8.7 or 8.5 length by 4.7, and then by like, what is it, like 7 point something or 6 point something? I'll put the link to the bag in the description as well, so you can check it out yourself. But this is an all leather bag, and how you open it is really cool. So you actually just pop it down like that. So to lock it, you close it like, oops, sorry. To lock it, let me just bring it in. To lock it, you do that, and to open it, you just do that. And then you can open this part up. And so what it looks like inside, oh, I didn't even take out this tag. So let me show you what this looks like actually. This is the eBay verification that it came with. So they did the authentication, and it actually comes with a little authentication card. So let me just show that to you real quick. So yeah, so this is the authentication guarantee. It tells you sort of the brand and the model and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. See, so it says tap card to your NFC enabled phone to view your authentication details. So this makes me feel a lot more comfortable that it was authenticated. But yeah, it comes like that. And this particular listing did come with the original Ferragamo dust bag, but it also came with the eBay bag as well. So eBay dust bag, that is. But yeah, let me just show you inside. This is what the interior looks like. It's super spacious. It's all leather lined, beautiful smooth calf leather, and then all gold hardware. And there are 3 pockets back here. So there is this big main pocket, and there are 2 smaller card slot pockets, or, you know, if you wanted to put something else, that's fine too. But yeah, I looked at it, I inspected it when I received it. It's like literally in such immaculate condition. I'm just so excited. And yeah, there's still, I didn't take off the what do you call it, the plastic here on this side. The plastic is still on here, so definitely was brand new. I don't see any scratches, I don't see anything on here. It's just beautiful, and the feet looks like that. So there's a little bit of a logo on the edges here, the 4 corners, but no logo here. But yeah, it's just beautiful. So I'm really excited to use this bag and be my first Ferragamo bag. But yeah, I don't know, do any of you have this bag? If you do, like, what color, how are you liking it? How do you wear this? So you can definitely wear this as a top handle. You could wear it as a crossbody. You could wear it as, you know, a shoulder bag. It has a couple different notches here that you can adjust to. I currently have it on the middle notch here just because this works best for me as a shoulder bag and also as a crossbody bag. So let me show you really quickly what it looks like as a shoulder and a crossbody bag. Okay, so this is how I would wear it. Excuse my outfit. I'm in a really casual outfit right now, but it's just so comfortable. But yeah, this is how I would typically, I think I'd want to wear this bag. I know it looks a little like it's sitting high, so maybe I need to adjust it again, but I would prefer to wear this as a crossbody. It's still small enough to be a crossbody, but if you wanted to wear this as a shoulder bag, you could definitely do so as well. And then of course, if you want to wear it as a top handle, you have that option. I can wear this, like, you know, as a bag on my wrist here, but I don't typically wear bags like this. But if you wanted to, definitely have that option. There's still a little bit of room here, so it's not too tight. But yeah, I just really love this color, and I think, you know, once I use this bag a little bit more, I'll let you know how the wear and tear goes, and also maybe in the near future do what fits in my bag for this one. So really excited about this, and we'll see how this goes. So yeah, this is my new bag to my collection here at the Ferragamo Studio. But anyways, yeah, I think that just about concludes the video for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by and spending some time with me today. And as always, you know, if you like the video, please give me a like. If you're new here and find the content interesting, please feel free to subscribe. That would really help me a lot, and it would mean so much to me as well. But other than that, as always, please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.